we're live. I'm John. They're my partner, my dad, Mark. Our mission, Spirit Happiness.
Well, what's the name of our company?
Yes, our company, Crazy Socks.
And let me get this straight.
Yes.
You're John, and the name of the company is John's Crazy Socks?
Yes.
So who was it named after?
Me. John. Of course.
You're John, huh? And what's the name of this show?
This is Spirit Happiness.
That's what we're here to do, huh? Spread a little happiness?
We're here just get started.
We're just getting started?
Yes.
We're getting started a little late tonight.
Yeah, we come back from work one day.
Yeah, we got back here a little bit later.
A little bit later.
A little bit more traffic than usual,
Okay.
building up. Oh! And he's wearing his
I wear Spirit Happiness
Spreading
socks.
Happiness socks. Do you need those socks to spread happiness?
Yeah, because I want to give a joy, happiness, making people happy.
Making people feel better?
I feel better, feel good. I love customers.
You love our customers, right?
I love customers. I love employees. I love people working with a different disability.
You're an excitable boy today, huh?
Yes, I am.
And you've been on camera a lot. Like you and Christy were making a lot of videos today.
Yes.
And we made a special video shout out for a program in England,
England.
right? A make program in England for our friend Sarah.
Wow.
And we also were on the phone with Israel today,
Israel.
right? Itzhak was driving from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
What's that?
Well, those are two cities in Israel.
Really?
Yes. And he was talking
I'm sorry.
because his friend, Shlomo, has a business making soap and hand creams. And they hire people with different abilities because Shlomo has a son with Down syndrome.
Oh,
So they were calling looking for advice on how do you do this? How do you grow?
absolutely.
We do a lot of that, right? We're not experts, but we can share our experience.
Right.
We know a few things. So think about it. You're getting around the world, pal.
I just call it that.
What?
It's national, worldwide.
International, worldwide, huh?
Yes. and Dad,
What?
do you know Israel is really small,
Right.
right in the middle.
Into the Middle East, right?
Middle East.
Right.
Next small, the Israel.
Yup, and long history in Israel.
Yeah.
But, and they're good friends of the U.S., and it's a very important country.
Right.
Very important for the Jewish people.
Right. I want a teacher from Finland.
Oh, lives in Israel or came from Israel?
Israel, cause
That's different. His name was Israel.
Oh. Sorry.
You're a funny man, John Cronin. And you're still reeling from the weekend. You had a good weekend?
I had the best weekend so far. I had the best.
What made it so good?
Because it's Saturday, I had the best Saturday. Because I spent quality time with my brother Patrick and my future sister-in-law.
Your future sister-in-law, Emily. Patrick's fiance.
Yep.
So, because of the virus, we had not seen Patrick since February.
Wow.
And they hadn't been out here since the holidays. I think they came out in January. Maybe for his birthday. I forget now. But it was so good to see him, right?
I'm so happy.
Right? And, now, it's good news, bad news. Patrick and Emily both had the virus. They had a relatively mild case, and they've tested positive for the antibodies, which is good. Right?
I really proud of them.
And they're both working. Patrick is now the IT director for his a not-for-profit training organization.
Oh, wow.
He's learned on the go. That's how I became an IT director. You kind of learn on the go.
What's that?
Technology. So he's in charge of all their computer networks and all their software and making sure that the organization is well supported.
Oh, wow.
And Emily is a therapist. And she's doing all her therapy sessions online.
What is this therapist?
Oh, so she's a social worker, but Therapist might be a psychologist, a social worker, a psychiatrist. It's somebody you can talk to who can help you figure some things out in your life, understand some things that might have you stuck, and help you. So you might see a therapist, like a marriage counselor. Your mom and I once saw a marriage counselor. He was a therapist, right? Your mom, who, we're clear about stuff here, who would suffer from depression, she sees a therapist to help her with that.
Oh, Emily is a therapist.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good job.
You knew this, though. You went to her graduation from Columbia University.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. So that was fun, right? It's always good seeing your brother Patrick.
Yes.
They're very involved. They're out. They live in Brooklyn, and I know they've been walking in
Right.
some of the marches, the Black Lives Matter marches.
I'm in Brooklyn too.
You're not going to Brooklyn. Patrick and I, we have a plan to keep you out of Brooklyn and out of his apartment. You're a funny boy. Huh?
I could talk all pipe.
Yes. And yesterday, you did a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, because I just want I want to do nothing. I want to be a little relaxed from that Saturday, over Saturday, because because I had a really big food.
Oh, your mom grilled up some great steak Saturday night.
A good steak, and I get a little sick in my stomach
Right.
a little bit.
And you wanted to rest.
Yeah, because I probably develop my stomach.
Yeah, good.
I don't want to get sick next day.
You're pretty smart, buddy.
Because I try to be smart, because next day, like for example, like Monday,
Right.
back to work, I can't complain that I'm not feel so good.
So you're prepared because
I
you're a
wanna
responsible guy.
I'll be prepared.
And how'd you feel today?
I feel live and lovely.
We got a lot going on this week. You got a dance party tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm excited about that.
Right, and I put a link to if folks want to join the dance party at 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Yes.
Please come and join. You know who's going to join you tomorrow in the dance party?
Ooh.
Your friend Blake.
Play!
Blake Pyron. If you are ever down near Sanger, Texas, Blake has Blake's Snow Shack.
Snow Shack.
Snow Shack.
That, you have to get it right.
I'll get it right. Blake is a friend of John's. He's another young man with Down syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Very involved with the National Down Syndrome Society.
Yeah.
So Blake's mom sent me a note last night that Blake is going to be on the dance party tomorrow with you.
Yeah.
And Sophie Slack shows up for that a lot. And
Yeah.
it's really a lot of great fun. So we have that going on. We have another tour later this week.
Yeah.
And on Saturday,
Yes.
you're going to host a special dance party.
For
whom?
I cannot say that.
Yeah.
This Saturday, I am hosting a dance party for National Down Syndrome Society.
National Down Syndrome Society.
And they are study partners. I'll read the mic. Go to.
Well, they are celebrating their 41st
Right.
anniversary. And they've asked John to host a dance party. So they haven't set the time yet. It'll probably be between 5 and 7:30 on Friday night.
Okay.
But before then, on Thursday night,
Yes.
it is the Socktacular.
I did use a link.
Well, we've shared it on our social media, and we can tell people about it. New York State Special Olympics is having an
Yes.
online dance party, a Socktacular, on Wednesday night. And everybody who donates $25 or more to the Socktacular gets...
You get socks.
You get socks
That
that
is
John made for the Special Olympics. It's awesome, right?
I love it.
Right? You've already raised over $500 for it.
Yeah. In fact, I post on Facebook.
Oh, you've shared on your Facebook?
I said my private page.
And we shared on the John's Crazy Socks page yesterday.
I did send my link of this live.
We'll add it. We'll add a comment, and people can get there. And
Yeah, I'm really excited because I want to make more money.
Socktacular.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I've a really good name, Socktacular. I never heard Socktacular before.
Well, now you have. It's Socktaculous.
Oh, I have a good idea.
What?
Next February,
Next February.
I'll call Birth-tacular.
For your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, knock it off, pal.
I'll call
What month is it?
Birth-tacular.
What month is it?
June.
We're not talking about your birthday in February, in June.
I come up a name.
I know. It's bad enough that in August we have John Day. On your half birthday, August 11th, is John Day. And that's because Amazon has Prime Day. Well, if Amazon can have Prime Day, we can have John Day.
Right, maybe I can maybe I'll cut me and we have John.
Half John? No. We like the full John, right? I was kidding with you yesterday. We have agreed to participate in a study from a professor at St. John's University who is looking at two businesses that hire people with differing abilities and wants to learn what makes it work and what lessons can be shared with others. So she's examining us. And I told John, we're lucky it's only a series of interviews, that they don't want to pin you down on a table and cut you open to see what makes you tick.
Yeah, maybe we can have John.
No
like
half
this.
John. No half John.
I thought yesterday the study.
Yeah?
I thought I was going to permanent record.
Oh, it is. It's all being taped and recorded. It will go down on your permanent record. You like that, don't you?
I love that.
You got a joke for us today, buddy?
I do.
Let's hear your joke.
This is one big jokes. Why are frogs always so happy?
Why are frogs always so happy?
They eat whatever bugs them.
They eat whatever bugs them.
Yeah, that's one bad jokes.
It's what you tell it so well, pal.
I didn't really not those jokes.
Oh, relax. That's okay. I know. I've been giving you a hard time about your jokes, huh?
Yeah, you do. I just want to let people to know that my dad
Right?
and my older brother Patrick always give me grief because I tell I help or feel love.
We love you, so we give you grief.
Yes.
That may be true. That may be true. So there's something else we're doing this week, which is really important, and we should let people know about. We're voting. Now,
Yes.
we're using absentee ballots. So you voted in, we recently mailed in our ballots for our local school elections, and we now have ballots for the primary, which has been reset in New York for June 23rd. But you're going to vote, right?
Yes, I am.
Right? Voting is important.
Yeah, I vote really good because I want to vote because I can do because
And you have to speak up for yourself.
because this
And I have to tell you, so for our school board election, we're electing 2 new trustees. And
Right.
there were 4 people running, 1 incumbent and 3 new people. And John here, you took the time and you very carefully read each candidate's biography
right.
and the position for each candidate, and you decided who you're going to vote for, right?
Yes, I
Did
did.
I tell you who to vote for?
No,
No. You figured it out on your own,
I
right?
did.
And this is really important, particularly in this day and age of Black Lives Matter and where we're questioning a lot of things that the government does. It's really important to vote.
Right.
And it's really important that people with different abilities vote. To stand up for yourselves. Because here's the thing that happened in New York. The group homes got ignored. They were told, well, you got to keep everybody there, but they didn't have any protective equipment. And they got ignored. And it took people standing up and fighting. I knew
Yeah.
Suzanne Reek from the Autism Society of America did a lot in that cause. So it's very important that you vote. And you know what? You get to be a role model and show people that you vote.
Right.
So I know in the past, we've done little videos and pictures of you at the polling place, but now it's all absentee ballot, right? You want to check in and see who's out here today?
So, I hope it's Leah.
Well, let's see. We got Shauna.
Hi, Shauna.
Says, hi, John. And Holly Jeanette says hello. And
Hi.
Lee says hello. Tyler says, you the man, John.
Thank you.
Kerry said there was some buffering when when he connected, and it sounded like we said Crazy John sucks. Well, sometimes you're Crazy John,
Yes, I am.
but it's John's Crazy Sucks, right? Brenna says we need you to keep spreading happiness in these crazy times, right?
Yeah, I
It's,
do.
it's kind of stressful. A lot of people are
Yeah.
stressed, with,
Absolutely.
between the virus and figuring out what to do and questions about Black Lives Matters and the economy. We're struggling, and then you start hearing about killer hornets and the 17-year return of the cicadas. Some people think they're locusts. You know what they do?
They
They
do?
live underground for 17 years,
Right.
and then they come out once every 17 years.
I,
And you want to know something wild?
did that?
So, if you go back, they were out in 1969, and then again, so 69, and then, so what would that have been? 76, 86,
Yeah.
right? Right? And then 93, and then here we are in 2003, here we are in 2020. Well, in 1969, when the cicadas were out, Bob Dylan got an honorary degree from Princeton University.
Wow.
One of the things he remembers was all the sounds of the cicadas, and he wrote a song about it called When the Locusts Sing. That's an obscure little bit of information. Let's check. Sandy D says hello.
Hi, Dee. How you doing at Carolina?
And Rosie says loves all her socks. Robin
Thank
says
you.
hello. Angela says we sent some socks for her and her daughter who was born with Down syndrome and she loves them. Well, that's great, Angela. We're glad you like them. What's your daughter's name? And we hope your daughter's doing well. You got a hello from Newport, Pennsylvania, Chance in Newport.
Newport.
Corinne says you make her happy.
Thank you.
And Lorenzo wants to know, what's up, John?
How you doing?
How you doing? John thinks Joey on Friends is a role model.
He does.
Heather is glad you're making people happy.
Thank you.
Jessica says hello from Marietta, Georgia. Right? Down in Georgia. You got a cousin down in Georgia.
Yeah, I do.
She's going to join the dance party tomorrow. That's great.
Who?
Corinne is out in Newton, Kansas.
Good.
Kansas, the great state of Kansas.
I catches a K or a C.
You want to look? Kansas. That's where Dorothy was from, with the K. Kansas.
Oh, yes.
Right? Sandra says hello from Puerto Rico. And we do have somebody from Buffalo, but it's not Leah. It's Sue is saying hello from Buffalo. We frequently have a guest named Leah who's always talking about shuffle off to Buffalo, right?
Yeah, I meet her at the bar.
And we're going to go to the Anchor Bar, right? Sue, someday John wants to go to the Anchor Bar and get some buffalo wings.
I gotta get a shot in my hair.
You're going to put some hair in your chest, not chest on your hair.
Come on.
Diana is here from Sanger, but Sanger, California.
Sanger, California.
And she likes her donut socks.
Donuts.
Likes that sock of the month.
I
right?
love donuts.
I know you love donuts, and you also love the donut sock.
I
Angela
eat
says,
donuts.
hello from Canton, Ohio. Canton, Ohio is home to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we would stay in Canton the year your brother played football at Kenyon College.
Oh, yes.
We would drive out and get to Canton late at night and stay there, and then make the rest of the trip out to Kenyon or wherever else he was
Yeah.
playing in Ohio. Sean says says hello. Oh, you got a hello from Tom in Washington State. Tom, frequently we see him. That says hello. Heather says hi.
Hi.
Dawn from Indiana.
Dawn.
Shauna likes the idea of the Socktacular. Right? You know, we should stop and tell people. Oh, see, Doug King says hello.
Hi, Doug.
Brandy, all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. And Brianna is in North Carolina. We should share, now this only applies to local folks, we are hiring. We are looking for a fulfillment manager.
Yeah.
And we call our fulfillment manager, Benny, who has it, will either be our Lord of the Socks or our Lady of the Socks. And then we're also looking for a customer service rep, but that's what we call a happiness creator.
Yeah.
So if you know somebody who could work in Melville, Long Island, both of the jobs require you to be able to come to or work in our warehouse in Melville. We'd love to get a resume. You can find the job posting on our website. Go to the bottom of the page where it says work with John's Crazy Socks.
Yeah.
They're full-time, good-paying jobs. They have full benefits. We treat people well. We know fit matters more. We want people who believe in our mission, who want to work with us. We're very creative. We can think out of the box to see how people can fit in our organization. We do believe in diversity. Diversity makes us strong. We're looking for people who believe it is possible for a small little company on Long Island that sells socks to change the world.
Like that.
That's what you're doing, right, Pam? Let's see who else is out here. Doug King says hello.
Hi, Doug.
He's all in favor of making sure we vote so we're heard. Kerry believes we have to vote. Matthew thinks this is the best show on the internet. Well, I don't know, Matthew. You know, there are a lot of other folks out there, but you are kind of good looking and fun, huh, buddy?
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
Both Tekala.
Donna is saying hello from England, says she should be sleeping and she's watching this video. Well, you could watch it tomorrow morning, I guess, but it's more fun when it's live. Brianna thinks you're awesome. You got a shout out, a hello from Massachusetts.
Wow.
We like going up to Massachusetts, Cape Cod, or visit our friends Paul. We spent a lot of time in Boston, right?
I love Boston.
Right? Remember we were in the Mass Challenge program up there?
Yes, and don't forget,
What?
Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice. It's a restaurant, Fire and Ice, which is, I think they call it Mongolian barbecue. That's one of your favorite restaurants,
Yes.
right? And it turns out to be owned by Jim Miller, who was a mentor of ours at Mass Challenge. He taught us a lot.
I'm thinking about Boston, Dad.
Yeah?
Maybe come up there on our President's Day weekend.
President's Weekend? It's passed. We got to wait for this virus to lighten up before we start
I
traveling.
took for next year.
Maybe next year. Maybe we'll
Our
do that.
President's Day weekend on February.
Well, okay, maybe we'll do that. Can we get through June before we plan next February?
So,
Yeah. Dawn says that she's looking forward to the Zoom dance from Florida tomorrow. Christine is here on Long Island. Christine, I hope you heard our pitch looking for people working, and she says thanks for voting.
thank you.
Right? Heather says, well, if you come to Buffalo, you got to go through Syracuse.
Yes.
Well, you've been to Syracuse because I've been up there a couple times for the state games with the Special Olympics,
Yeah.
right? Taco socks, Little Prince socks. Oh, we have some taco socks. And Brianna says, John, you can change the world.
Thank you.
You're doing that all the time. Lindsay Mack says, hello from Chicago. And hey, yeah, Mr. John from Sherry Ann. And Amy loves your jokes.
Thank you. I can't cut that.
And Lynn's Max has your polar plunge socks. Does
Thank
that mean
you.
you've done the polar plunge?
I did.
You've done it. I wonder if she has. I know you've done the polar plunge a whole lot of times, right?
I did.
Ah,
I love it.
you love it, don't you? That's good stuff.
I do it in Canada.
Do it in Canada, yes. John has done it 5 or 6 times, years in a row. I think 6 years in a row in the Long Island Sound in November, and you did it one time in March in the Great South Bay. But we were up in at a speaking event up in Calgary, and John was talking to another Special Olympic athlete who said, "Oh, I do this the polar plunge too." And then her mother explained, when they do it, it's 20 degrees below, and they need chainsaws to cut holes in the ice. It's so thick. That's a polar plunge, pal.
I want to do that.
Oh, Lynn's back has done the polar plunge 5 years. That's great.
That's great.
Support the Special Olympics. And Robin has a birthday in February too.
Cool.
Well, let's hope that Robin's not planning her birthday already in February.
I can't put my birthday there.
No. The deal is you can't talk to you about your birthday until we pass New Year's Day. We got a whole year to live. Why don't you be in the moment, pal?
Can it be 99?
No, you can't be 99. You want to turn 99 because that's when you can drink beer and drive a car?
Yes.
Yeah, not at the same time.
I can.
Lynn's Mac does the polar plunge in Lake Michigan in Chicago. Now that is cold. That would be cold. Maybe you should do a tour and just visit different polar plunges. Your brother used to do one in Maine in a swimming pool.
I can do that.
You could do that. You can do a lot of things. In fact, I've learned not to say you can't do something, but it must be cold in Chicago.
Maybe I can do it in Chicago.
Maybe. All right, buddy. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah, Dad.
Got anything else we should be adding or talking about?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you know what? We should tell people, you know those healthcare superhero socks we've had? Now, we've been waiting for them all to come in so we can get caught up, but I believe by the end of the week we will be have everything in inventory, so we'll be doing same-day shipping on those. We have the new mask, right? The love, the smile, and the flag mask.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yes. We did put with us on Wednesday. The two masks.
Oh, we got 2 new masks coming in.
Coming
Yeah,
in.
we'll show those when they're ready. Right? Those are really fun masks.
Very fun.
You like them, huh? Let's see. Oh, Debbie, who checked in before, she's in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah. Very cool. And that they got a Special Olympic family there. New Mexico. We'll get down to New Mexico. I used to spend some time down in Albuquerque. I had a friend of mine, now he passed away last year, Lee Abbott, who was from New Mexico, great writer. All right, buddy. So it's been a good start to the week, huh?
Yeah.
A lot going on. Okay. Well, all right, folks. Thank you very much. We hope you have a good day. We'll be back on Wednesday night. Join us tomorrow for the dance party. It's great fun.
It's the best.
It's the best. And we'll be talking to you. And as always, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
You guys make everything possible. All right? You want to say goodnight, John?
Good night, Sean. Good night, Dad. I love you, Dad.
Good night, buddy.
I love you, Dad.